We are tackling IPv6 addressing format and types, a critical topic for your CCNA exam. An IPv6 address is 128 bits long, which is a massive increase from IPv4's 32 bits. It's written as 8 groups or hexadecimal of 4 hexadecimal characters, separated by colons. For example, you might see an address like 2001xdb8 x 8 free 0000000 8A2E0370. On the exam, you will absolutely be tested on your ability to shorten or compress this address. There are 2 simple rules. First, you can omit any leading zeros in each 16-bit hexadecimal, so xdb8 becomes db8 and 0370 becomes 370. Our example address now looks like 2001 db8 853 00 8A2E 370 7334. The second rule, and this is a major exam trap, is that you can use a double colon, or ... to replace a single continuous block of all 0 hexadecimal. This can only be used once in an address. Using it more than once makes the address invalid, a classic trick question format. Compressing our example further, it becomes 2001 db8 853 ... 8A2E 370 7334. Now let's dive into the address types. Unicast addresses identify a single interface. The first type is the global unicast address, or GUA, are public. Internet routable addresses, similar to a public IPv4 address. For the CCNA, you must know that they start with the prefix 2000:/3, meaning the first hex digit will be a 2 or a 3. Next are unique local addresses, or ULAs. These are the equivalent of private IPv4 addresses and are not meant to be routed on the internet. The key exam identifier is the prefix FC00/7, which in practice means they will start with FD. The third unicast type is the link local address, or LLA. Every IPv6 enabled interface automatically gets one of these for communication on the local network segment only. Routers will not forward packets with a link local source or destination. For the exam, you must remember they always start with FE80/10. A common question involves neighbor discovery, which always uses link local addresses. IPv6 also uses multicast addresses for one-to-many communication. You need to recognize their prefix, which is FF00/8. Any address starting with FF is a multicast address. Then there's anycast, a one-to-nearest address type where multiple devices can share the same address and packets are sent to the closest one. Finally, and this is a crucial point of comparison with IPv4, IPv6 has no broadcast addresses. Their function is replaced by more efficient multicast communication. To remember the main address types for the exam, use the phrase Go Use Local Multicast. G for global, U for unique local, L for link local, and M for multicast. And remember, the broadcast has been sent packing in IPv6. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.